Hi, welcome to X Factor Cars, Southland's multi-award winning pre-owned dealership.
We've been based in Invercargill since 2004, but with a nationwide delivery service available, we'll deliver the car to your door. Stockists of classic collectibles, V8s, family vehicles, trade vehicles and everything in between. With an in-house finance and insurance specialist, we're with you every step of the way. We're extremely proud to be the naming rights partner of X Factor Cars Riverside Speedway. Thinking American or Aussie muscle, family vehicle or custom, think X Factor Cars.
Brought to you tonight by Engine Rebuilders. Obviously chucking a bit of yellow chalk out there, so no overtaking. They've got to meet that spot right on the money, the two cars inside and the outside pole. So tonight the inside pole is 14B. That is the car of Chris Whiffen. Outside Chris, we've got the 7G machine, John Taylor. Tucked in there next, we've got the 53G machine, Griffin Law. He had a bit of a rollover at the last meeting here, so hopefully he's got that all straightened out. And outside him, 47B, the machine of Dave Wilson. And then we've got 32B, Chris Gillies, always a regular here as well. 46A, you can't, oh no, he's been here before, Aaron Humble, back here again. 74G, Ryan McGregor, obviously a regular punter here at Gisborne. And outside him, 32A, Sam Smith. Next we've got 2NZ. There, Ryan Barry, so it's good to see him here as well, so he'll be trying pretty hard. Then the 6B machine we've got of Dwayne Todd. You know, they're always there, the Todd boys and the old TQs there. And then we've got 1124G, Rob Gom. 17G, Dylan McGregor. Of course, Dylan's pretty fast. Apparently set some pretty mean times the other week out of town there, so he'll be hoping to repeat that. 21A machine, Dinah Lowry. So she's one of the newcomers out. This is first time on the track for her. Beside her, the 25A machine of Kate Krasinski. So, yep, we've got a full team of cars there, so hopefully we're ready to rock with these guys. Just then the light's gone green, so they're off again now, and it looks like out in front it's got to be the 14B machine. Chris Whiffen, of course, he's pretty quick. He's been here before, so he's going to try and hold them out. Tucked in behind him, John Taylor's moved back a spot out, back in the third spot. Tucked in behind him, we've got Ryan McGregor in the 74 machine. He in the Engine Rebuilder sign. He'll be coming around turn 1 and 2 now. Oh, sorry, it's a 47 machine there. Dave Wilson. Cars look very similar. Just getting a bit of sunstrike now and again from up here. But cars go, we have a bit of a tango going out there. Looks like my man Griffin Law had a bit of a tango down there, still come back out on the track in the 53 machine. We've got two cars still left stranded, they're going orange. So let's see what they're going to do, whether they're going to let them reline up, single file. But they've put them to the back, obviously. They've let them go, they've gone green, so we're back again.
Big move up high, but it didn't work out for the 46 car. Aaron Humble tried it, he's going to stay out there in turn 3, but the grip's just not quite there at the moment.
No, definitely the track hasn't come on yet, so they're all looking for a good spot down low, and the pole line at the moment seems to be where you need to be.
You can see they struggle a little bit when they go high. John Taylor tried it in the 7G car, went backwards.
Yes, and you see Dwayne Todd there, he's moved up as well.
Hot Toddy, challenging for second now, gets the run off turn 2, makes the pass on the 46 car from Auckland.
Amazing, he seems to be running those smaller tyres as well compared to some of the other drivers, but that car still seems to hook up.
Whiffen still doing a great job out in front, but he is under a lot of pressure now from Dwayne Todd. Dwayne just a little reluctant to run too high through the corner, trying to find a run down the inside, but Whiffen's smart enough to stay down on close to the pole, although he's just made a mistake.
Opened it up for him, let him in underneath, then Dwayne's away. Dwayne obviously just open it up now, create a bit of a gap going there.
Yeah, they won't catch the efficient moving and storage car now. Once Dwayne gets out in front, he stretches away.
So the only other car there is the Auckland car, the 46A machine of Aaron Humble, still in third spot. He's trying to move up into second now.
Great side-by-side battle. Whiffen, though, still on the inside, keeping his foot hard on that loud pedal.
Oh.
He's dropped back to third. Finally, the Auckland car, the 46 car, got the job done. Aaron Humble.
Yeah, he's looking pretty at the moment there.
One to go. Last lap for Toddy. Here comes Dylan McGregor, the 17 car. Threw it up the inside of the Razos Engineering 47 car.
You know, Rob hasn't had a very good race either. Rob Grom in the 24 machine. Seems to be back a bit there.
Well, Toddy's won it. Had to make the passes, had to work hard for that. Scores 20 points here in that first Masters race. Humble in the 46A car picks up the second position from the 14B of Chris Whiffen. 32B Gillies for fourth. 47B Wilson finishes up in fifth place with Smith in the 32A car, top six. Taylor picked up seventh from Gisborne, first of the local cars.
You know, I thought my man Dylan was up there a little bit. Obviously didn't pick him up at all. He put him in the back there. So whether he dropped the transponder or just seems a bit weird.
Always possible.
But anyway, that was a great race from the TQ. So next up we've got round one of the stock cars. The yellow race is up next. And
brought to you by Novus Group. And let's have a look at the grid positions, Buck. It is a Hawke's Bay front row. Number 98 from Hawke's Bay, Richard Prince, goes on pole position. Alongside him is the 14B of Gemma Palmer.
Hi, Malcolm Nardo from Suck It Up. We specialise in hydro excavation in the Canterbury region, safe big methods around services. Also we do septic tank cleaning, drain cleaning, CCTV of your pipes. If you want an excellent service, please check us out on Facebook.
Suck It Up Limited, 740 Marston Road, Christchurch. Call them 24 hours a day on 027 588 8809.
Situated just 1.5 hours drive from Christchurch is Hanmer Springs, a small alpine village that has everything for the adventurer or for someone looking to relax. Stay a while and enjoy a bike ride through the numerous bush tracks, or relax in the famous hot pools. Take the whole family and let the kids take on the many attractions on offer. And to top off your stay, book now with Hanmer Holiday Homes, where there's a budget and accommodation to suit everyone. Call now.
so just have to bear with us while we wait for the officials to give the go-ahead.
Keep an eye on that 96A car of Lance Jennings. He's a legend of Super Saloon and saloon car racing back in the day. And I tell you, when he came to Miani with this series 3 weeks ago, he was on fire.
You know, I was just looking at that. He got 2 seconds, like in the last round at Waikaraka and the one at Miani. Second placing's going on there. So anyway, they're hooked up now. The green flag's dropped into turn one. They go. It's the 26 machine there. Wayne Garnett gets it out wide, looking for a bit of traction out wide. Gets it nicely into down the back straight into turn 3.
Oh, Steve Williams spins around the Valvoline 21 car.
He won't be happy at all. He'll be looking for a restart, but also the 26A machine, he hooks it up, goes sideways. So out in front, of course, Lance Jennings, the man we were just talking about. He's out in first spot now.
Lightning Lance. He was putting the race car where others wouldn't at Miani. Oh yeah, we go caution. That's why Steve Williams has parked the car right on the pole line. He's trying to get this caution. That's what the game plan thinking there is for the Valvoline car. Not sure if he got caught up in behind another car on that first lap on the start. We've also got some debris on the racetrack here just around the apex of turns 1 and 2. They'll figure that out and remove it. And the 26 car as well, Buck. We saw Wayne Garnett go to the grass. He half spun.
Yes, I'm just wondering why he was going so nicely there. Got a little bit high, maybe got a bit of loose stuff.
Just have a look at the replay. Well, yep, Steve Williams tagged the side of, which car was that? It's one of the other cars. The car that he's immediately behind at the moment is the car that Steve just tagged. And then the 26 car, I think he just done that himself and had to do really quick avoiding action there to make sure he didn't pile into the side of Steve Williams.
Yes, I think that might be the 48 machine. That might have been the vehicle he was tagging out on.
Well, see, the track was just a little bit slick up high, and when the 26 car of Wayne Garnett just put that right rear just up a little too high on the banking here, and there was no grip, and the car just let go.
Yeah, so obviously we're ready to roll again. So your amber lights out. As they come around turn 4. Pressure's on there. There's Mike, calls him lightning lances out in front at the moment. The 26 machine of Wayne Garnett tries to come in around the outside.
Yeah, he's staying out high too in turn 3. See, the car's so loose mid-corner. He's going to make some contact with somebody. The 48 car just grazes the side of it.
Are they going to let him keep going, or is he just going to bring it into the middle? I think he's stopped.
We're going to go caution once again.
Definitely.
Look, the setup's just not quite there in that 26 car. It's just so loose on that right rear, he's just not getting the drive.
Looks like he's got a puncher going down there as well, Mike.
Well, you can see the left-hand rear side, that quarter, flat tyre. He's lost some fiberglass.
So that'll be him for this heat, A versus B.
Lance Jennings in the 96 leads them round, followed by Hawke's Bay 72 of Darren Melling. Then it's the 95B car of Graham Strong. And the man that I think is leading the series, the 35 car. Marcus Bullen was the star in the first 2 rounds, taking both feature races.
Yeah, no, he'll be looking to pick up because he didn't do very well in the last round. So he'll be looking to take get up high in this one.
So as we head back into green racing conditions, Jennings out in front, Melling holding back the 95. Graham Strong looking for a way through. Contact again at the back, or was that just a matter of the Valvoline car getting sideways and avoiding action from the 48? I think it might have been. Good work there by Wade Jennings.
Yeah, no, definitely a bit of rubbing going on out there.
Well, I think some of these drivers have missed their setups as well. Just, I think, kind of misread this track. Jennings still out in front. Graham Strong's got to try and find a way past. He's trying to look on the outside and then drop back to the inside on the 72 of Melling, but Melling's running a consistent pace and he's staying down low.
He's definitely making it hard. I don't think there's an outside line at the moment there with the guys, the way they're set up. Like you say, I think they got it all wrong.
35A car of Bullen still back there in 4th. 5th place, the 62A of Kelvin Garnett. And Steve Williams playing catch-up in the 21H car yet again.
Yeah, so obviously Lightning Lance, he's just keeping them out, just keeping to the pole line, making them work hard. If they want to get past them, they've got to get around them.
Jennings with a couple of car lengths gap. It's about 0.05 of a second, the gap back to 2nd place.
Of course, the battle on is for 2nd and 3rd, obviously, between Melling and Strong.
10-lap heat races for the DBS Home Ventilation Services Super Saloons. They'll have 2 laps to go this time. 1 lap to go. 1 lap now as we've got almost a lapper in front of them. Swamp showing only 8 laps. And now the challenge for 2nd place. Again, Graham Strong runs high and then dives back to the inside. But Jennings is going to hang on for the Heat 1 victory. 2nd place, Darren Melling. He drove a great race there, smart race to stay down low and hold out the 95 of Graham Strong. Bullen in the 35 will finish up in 4th place with Gametto in the 62A. Well, it says Gametto on the screen in 5th, but we've got the 62A car here of Kelvin Garnett. The 48A Jennings in 6th, 7th. 21A Steve Williams, who'll want to do better than that later on tonight, and the 26A car of Garnett.
Want mag wheels now? We've got 14-inch mag and tyre combos from only $8 a week, 15s from $10 a week, and 17s from only $12 a week. 15 stores nationwide, limited time, only at Mag and Turbo.
It's action for the whole family. With 23 tracks around New Zealand, there is no better way to spend your weekends than at a Speedway New Zealand track.
Here they come to the start-finish line again.
There's something for the whole family. Sprint cars, saloons, stock cars, sidecars, midgets and much, much more. Pack up the family and make a trip to adrenaline-filled, action-packed bashes and crashes that only Speedway can deliver. Visit www.speedway.co.nz to find out the track nearest to you. Speedway, it's our summer thing.
So hopefully Dwayne Todd, he had a pretty good run in that last race, got out in front and left them. So as they come around, the lights are out now, just waiting for them to go green. The lights are green, they're off on, and Dwayne gets a good run into turn one there. Hooks it out, Rob Gomb gives pretty wide, 46 there. He's looking a bit twitchy, that's got to be Aaron Humble. But just hard to pick them up at the moment down the back straight, but coming out of turn four, still see Dane Todd out in front there. Looks like Dylan McGregor in the 17 machine now, hitting turn one now, catching up to Dwayne. Now once Dylan gets going, he's going to go. So he'll be looking to get past Dwayne pretty quickly. Of course, out behind him, we've got Aaron Humble. Of course, Dylan McGregor's tucked in there as well. In the second spot, he's going pretty hard there. 74 machine. Ryan McGregor, no relation, I don't think. I'm not sure about that one there, but two Gizzy boys. Dylan McGregor, Ryan McGregor, but the battle's on. Dwayne Todd, Dylan McGregor, 6 and 17. Out of turn two they go now, hit a bit of sun down the back straight into turn three. Dylan's trying to put the pressure on them as they go out of turn four. It's not happening at the moment. Dwayne seems to have got his machine hooked up nicely tonight. Aaron Humble in third spot, then we've got Ryan McGregor followed by Griffin Law there. The 25A machine having a few issues. That's going to be Kate Krasinski there. Just about spun it out. So a bit of battle going near the back four at the moment. But out in front, Dylan's got pretty tight, just about lost it. Griffin Law will be pretty happy where he is at the moment. The 32 machine there, Chris Gillies. Having to put on the picks just to stay with it there. Track's getting pretty hard and fast down on the pole line at the moment. Must be chewing through the rubber. 47 machine there, Dave Wilson trying to stay with it as well. But Dylan not quite getting it right. Trying to too hard there in turn 1 and 2 at the moment. So Dwayne Todd's just easing away there in the lap 7. So we're coming around now for lap 8. It's be a couple of laps after this. But still Dwayne Todd, Dylan McGregor, Aaron Humble. At the back, Rob won't be happy at the back at the moment. He must have had a few issues with the 24G machine. Starting to spread out and catch up to a few back markers. So as they come around now, turn 4, Dwayne Todd there. Gets the checkered flag there. Dylan McGregor second and Aaron Humble in third spot. Good race there. So there we go. 1, Dwayne Todd. Number 2, Dylan McGregor. 46A, Aaron Humble. Ryan McGregor. Griffin Law. Then behind that, Kate Krasinski there. So nice racing there, and DNS there for the 2NZ car of Ryan Barry. So obviously didn't get his car out there tonight for the second round. So he'll be pretty unhappy with that. So anyway, moving on, it'll be next up will be Super Saloons, B group versus C group. So they'll be mixing it up tonight, and then they'll have a C versus A, and then they'll be going for a dash for cash, 6-lap dash for cash. So just remember, you stock car drivers out there, Bakery 22, Palmerston Road, freshly baked goods open from about 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning till 11. So if you're feeling peckish tomorrow morning, need a good breakfast of some pies or whatever, donuts, all sorts, go and see Callum there. So anyway, give a hand as he goes around the number 6 machine of Dwayne Todd. from Hawke's Bay.
Big business or small business, we've got mobile solutions to give any size business an edge. Our regionally based account managers can scope your business and deliver to your evolving needs. Take control of your team's business mobiles with individual plans or shared data pools, along with solutions that offer increased control over device and data security and the flexibility to easily manage your team's mobiles and apps. Whatever your business, whatever your size, talk to your Spark customer lead or business hub today.
Technical Welding Services Hamilton are specialists in the transit concrete mixer industry. From chassis drop-off to a full working concrete mixing, the team will take care of the job from start to finish. Full engineering services and general sheet metal work can also be undertaken. Need a quote? Call 07 847 2031 or visit our website www.techweld.nz. Technical Welding Services Hamilton, we are the experts.
Lights are out, waiting for green. Throttle goes down from Steve Williams now. Off he goes into turn one, chased hard by the 48 machine there. Wade Jennings, he'll want to do a little bit better than he did in the last race there. It just gets a little bit sideways on it. The others are just about bumpering him out of the track there. But everybody wants to keep their panel straight as they come out of turn 4. The 99 machine gives the old back wall a bit of a rub. Manages to hold it there, but it's Steve Williams down in front of the 21 machine there. 95 now is picked up around the outside. That's got to be Graham Strong. He's been going pretty strong in the other venues that he's been racing at, so he'll want to make sure he's up there in the top group there to get a good start for the final race of the night. So the old Macca there in the 99A machine there. Starting to get it going. But there seems to be only one line at the moment, sort of down on the pole. Except for McIntyre, he seems to find a little bit higher there as he goes around turn 1 and 2. But it's Graham Strong there starting to put the pressure on Steve Williams now. He's hunting him down, looking for an inside line as they go around turn 1 and 2 down the back straight. So he's putting the pressure on Steve Williams as they go around into turn 4. Can he put them onto it as they go down the front straight towards turn 1? Looking to hold the pole line there, Steve. So the only person looking going out wide at the moment now is Shane McIntyre in the 99 machine. So once he catches them up, is he going to give them or will go around the outside of them? Don't know. Steve opens up the gap. Left a big hole there, but Graham was unable to take advantage of it there. Still gets him on turn 3, tries to get in tight, but it's not happening at the moment. Steve opens it wide again, so there he goes. Graham moves into first spot there. He'll be wrapped with that. Steve left the hole open for him out of turn 1. So as they go into turn 3 and 4, starting to catch up to the back marker there, 36A, Mike Pegler. And now the 99A machine there, Shane McIntyre, putting the pressure on Steve Williams. So Steve going to hold on to second. He's got a couple of laps to go now. So can he stay there around the outside? Goes 95, looking good there. 99 seems to have got a set up right, 72. Darren Belling still a little bit wide out of turn 2. But there we go, the checkered flag. Graham Strong, 95B. Got to be happy with that. Second place, 21, Steve Williams. And third place, Shane McIntyre. So there we have it, guys. That's the second race, B versus C. Heavy Equipment Services, DVS Super Saloon Challenge. Steve will be pretty unhappy with that. Had a good run on it, but the 95 machine out in front, he gets the checkered flag. So give him a round of applause as he goes around now. Graham Strong. So next up, we're back to the stock cars yellow group. Round 2. So Just waiting, I can hear them lining up. Have you got the stock car?
At Wholesale Tyres in Whakatane.
Need truck tyres? Wholesale tyres. Good tyres, better prices, great people.
Build it, make it, fix it, shift it, tow it, stow it, dig it, lift it, mow it, trim it, grind it, ship it. We hire it. Mix it, pour it, smooth it, finish it, saw it, clean it, nail it, polish it. 0800 24/7 rent. We hire it. 0800 24/7 rent. We hire it.
Off and away in the Supers. C versus A out there. So out there we've got 99, which is Shane McIntyre, 62, Kelvin Garnett. So at the moment we're looking at the 62 machine out there. He's holding out at the moment. He'll be looking to get a race win out because he hasn't had one yet. And the 62 machine there is getting chased hard by the 99 there. Shane McIntyre in that machine there. He was trying for a hard for a win. So 35. Marcus Bullen's trying hard as well. And then we've got number 7 out there, Mike Slater. 96, Lance Jennings again. Lightning Lance. And 26, Wayne Garnett. But at the moment it's the 62 machine going hard out. Kelvin Garnett, he'll be looking for a win in this race. Wants to hold out his stablemate, Shane McIntyre. So yeah, we're just also organising some points. We'll get them to you as soon as they come through. Go down in front. Looks like McIntyre's taken over the front now. So it just gets a little bit dark for a while here as the sun goes down and the lights try to take effect. So yeah, still have a few dark spots out there even though the sun's sort of gone out. So they're racing hard, trying to stay with McIntyre, but he's just tuning them up as he goes into turn 1, drops it in the corner. 35A, the man of Marcus Bullen's moved up into second spot as well. So obviously the 62 machine's having a few dramas out there. Just not hooking up, obviously got the setup a little bit wrong for the corners. Struggling to hold it on there. Getting a little bit loose and wide there. 26 machine, Wayne Garnett. And at the back, the 36A machine, Mike Peglar. Going hard out in this 10-lap race, so we've got 2 laps to go in this one here. It's still Shane McIntyre still out in front. 35A, Marcus Bullen. Battling hard to hold his second spot. The 96 machine's coming back at him hard. Old Lightning Lance, is he going to put the pressure on him? The white flag's out, so can he make the checkered flag for second spot? Lance Jennings still trying to get under him. Is it going to happen in this last little piece here? No, it doesn't. So that'll be Shane McIntyre, Marcus Bullen in the 35. He's got to be happy with that. Then 96A, Lance Jennings. And that's your supers ended up in C versus C. So their next race out, the Super Saloons will be the Dash for Cash, and that'll be the top 6 in reverse order. And their finishing in that race will give them the grids for the feature race, 1 to 6 in the feature. So keep an eye out for the Dash for Cash. It's a 6-lap race, reverse order of the top 6. So give that man a hand. I think he was second in the last race, but he got a first in this one, so his points will be up there now. He's got to be pretty happy with that. Shane McIntyre. of course, coming up next, we will have the TQs. TQ Masters 10 lapper, sponsored by Engine Rebuilders. But the winner of that, obviously the DVS Super Saloon Challenge, Shane McIntyre. So they're just going to lay a bit of water on the track now. Hopefully not too much, because the old sun's gone out, so he's not going to dry up as quick. So there he goes, he hands back the flag, drives into the pits. Shane, they're laying out.
The St. Nicholas is a familiar sight around Bluff as she steams out to capture Can-Do Fishing's famous Bluff Kinner. Once caught, the Kinner is brought back to the purpose-built factory in Bluff where it is processed, packed and shipped fresh to you. But that's not all that Can-Do Fishing can do for you. Try some of their green-boned fish or delicious power products and you will soon see why seafood from the Bluff is world famous. So head to your local fish market or supermarket and ask for Can-Do Fishing Kinner, fish or power. Can-Do Fishing, there's nothing we can't do for you.
At Mag & Turbo, we're not just a mag wheel shop, we're a supermarket for tyres. Street, track or economy, we have a performance tyre to suit your driving and your budget. 17-inch tyres from $119, 18-inch tyres from $139 and 19-inch tyres from $179. When you buy tyres off us, you get one of these. Free tyre rotation, puncture repairs and alignment checks for the life of the tyres. If you need performance tyres, give us a call. 0800 MAGS for you.
Talking to Dwayne Todd in the pits earlier on, and I just said to him, what's the secret to getting a TQ to go fast around this track? He said, you just got to set it up so you don't scrub speed off. He said, it's a fine line between getting it right and wrong, but he's obviously got it right tonight because he's got 2 race wins.
Yeah, no, I think it's racing. He's got it hooked up tonight. Definitely, and I think the tracks are coming on now. You can see it in the colour of the track that it's going to be pretty fast. And the green light goes and they're off and away.
Wow, look at that move from the fourth row of Dylan McGregor.
Oh, pumping.
Wow, he's in the front. That's how you do it.
He's got that car going. Of course, once he gets in the front, gets a bit of open air, I don't think they'll be touching him.
No, he's arguably got the fastest TQ that I've seen this season.
So behind him is the 32A machine, Sam Smith. Oh, so he missed all the action going on there.
Ryan McGregor in the 74 car, the 21.
Of Dinah Lowry. She'll be unhappy with that spin, putting them out. And also number 7, John Taylor, all involved.
Yeah, John was lucky that he didn't go over there, made some hard impact. You can see the Nerf bars on the back of the 74G car have been pushed out of place.
Yeah, so they'll just single file them around while they remove the damaged vehicles. I'd say they're... Well, Dylan, I think he's hopeful to be... Ryan will be pretty hopeful that he's going to be going again. John Taylor's off and out of there. He's just checking to make sure his steering's all good again so he can carry on after the hit he made.
We will give you the points for the top 10 drivers in each group who are currently placed. Top 6 going to make it through, so we give you the next 4 that are on that bubble as well. We'll do that after the TQs.
Yeah, so obviously young Dinah, she's been racing pretty hard in the first 2, so she'll be pretty unhappy with the spin out and causing...
There's the incident there on the replay that we see. The 21 car just went up a little bit too high on the banking, turned it sideways, and Ryan McGregor had nowhere to go. And the 7 car very lucky not to tip over after making contact with the right rear on McGregor's left rear.
Just waiting to go green as they come around out of turn 4. Dylan will be wanting to make a big jump like he did in the first one. Oh, they were all ready to put the throttle on, but it didn't happen there. But off they go now into the corner first. The 47 machine there of Dave Wilson. He's got to be happy with that at the moment because he's been struggling a little bit there in midfield. So he's got away to a pretty good start.
Cool thing about that restart there, Buck, was that the front row wasn't going to let Dylan do that twice.
No, you see them just hold back, and Dylan had to put the picks on there just to stall back a little bit.
Well, they're starting to flat wheel out there, and what that is when both cars come together and touch wheels. We saw that down the back straight. They're racing hard in this TQ Masters.
But Dylan's got back up there in the second spot now.
Ryan McGregor to the grass. McGregor possibly. That car not quite as square as it was after that contact.
No, I bet you with the back rub on the wheel there, probably put a little bit out of alignment.
McGregor dived through, took the lead. Wilson back to second place in the 47 car. While Dylan McGregor is now just going to run away and hide.
And now the battle's on for second and third there. Sam Smith in third spot at the moment. Gets a bit low over the line, on the pole line there. Just manages to hang on there.
See the beautiful way McGregor just slides that car into turn 3. He comes in so hard. We see it here at turn 1 as well, just running that mid-track line. He's gone. Great race developing behind. Here comes Hot Toddy as well. He's in 5th place. The 6 car.
Well, obviously it looks like either 24 Rob Gom or the other machine. We've just had a bit of a rollover. They've gone orange, so I assume it's the 24 machine of Rob Gom.
Well, I completely missed that.
Hopefully we've got a replay of that, because I wasn't watching that bit either, Mike. I was watching out the front. Yep, so obviously he's been working hard on his car. That 53 machine there was his old car, the one that Griffin Law's in.
Keep an eye on Dwayne Todd back there in 5th place, the number 6 efficient moving and storage car.
So obviously as they come out of turn 4, the lights go green, and of course he just puts the throttle down into turn 1, chucks it in there, and he's gone.
Look at Hot Toddy, right around the outside. He just immediately went to the high line. Oh, he still hasn't made it work though. Oh, there's no grip there off turn. Oh, he's gone backwards.
Obviously he thought it was there in turn 3 and 4, wasn't. He's dropped down low again.
He almost made it work. Just a little bit too dry. Oh, it's tight down into 3. How tight was that?
Thought that was a bit of tyre rub about to go on there.
Oh, it's still McGregor in front, the 17G car.
And 32 machine tucked in behind him, Sam Smith.
What a great scrap for those minor spots. Oh, again, they are touching, they're rubbing. This is some hard and fast TQ racing. No wheel guard.
No, we've seen a bit of an... So hopefully we have the heavy equipment services start car will be dropping into the infield shortly. But let's see what happens with our man Lightning Lance in the 96 machine. He got left a little bit behind in that one. So the guys behind the 26 machine of Wayne Garnett will be a bit iffy as they go out of turn 1 again, but lights are out. Green light drops. Steve's got the jump this time. The throttle's in. He's not letting it happen again. But Darren goes around the outside again. Puts the throttle on. Got a nice little drive out of there, out of turn 2. Down the back straight they go. All cars go around turn 2. So we're now into turn 3 on the first lap there. Darren's just ahead of Steve. Forces him down. He's got the inside line now. Coming around the outside, of course, our man, Lightning Lance, the 96 machine. Puts the pressure on. Steve Williams goes around the outside of him as well. Looking to go around the outside again of Darren Melling. He's got a bit of throttle going on there, just a little bit loose. Loses a bit of a spot there, but manages to hold in. And then we have the 95 machine there, Graham Strong, in third spot at the moment. So Steve Williams is slowly getting moved backwards as they go around. Probably lap 2 or 3 by now. Pressure's on. But Darren seems to have it all sussed at the moment in the 72 machine there. Hooked up and going strong into turn 3. But Graham Strong trying to come around the outside. Puts the throttle down. Can he stay there with Lance? Hooks it in, goes down low, tries to get it underneath, doesn't happen. So the pressure's on. Anybody could win this race at the moment. They're all staying pretty tight. Nice little 15 lapper. So at the moment we're running into about lap 5. So there's still 10 laps to go in this race there. So anything can happen. Get out into a bit of loose stuff, lose a few places. But Darren's holding the pole line at the moment, so no one's got the opportunity of getting it underneath him. Around the outside, Graham Strong goes again. He's already had some pretty good finishes in the DVS Super Saloon Challenge. Gets in around the outside of Darren Melling. Can he keep it there? Hooks it up on the front straight there into turn 1. Tries to get around the outside. Can he stay there? Oh, a bit of rub going on there. But stays with it. Just as they go drifting around the corner, Darren puts his car out wide. Forces young Graham to stay out wide as well. So they've gone single file. So maybe the other side of the track's going off. Oh, we have a bit of an incident there. Looks like 21, Steve Williams, got a little bit loose into turn 3 and went slid up into 96, Lance Jennings. He won't be happy with that at all. So they've gone orange. We've got another 2 or 3 cars stuck up on turn 4. So we'll see who they are as they come around. It looks like 99. Not sure as they come around. We've got, it looks like the 62 machine, Kevin Garnett, was involved in that. So I don't know if we have a replay of that incident in turn 3 and 4. Well, we see Steve Williams there sliding across and into Lance Jennings' car, bumps the front of him, rips a bit of the front end off him. They both keep going, and then the picks go on. But I just want to see the bit that we missed. It wasn't on, so didn't quite get that part. So let's see if they stay in the corner and watch where these other cars all end up. There we go. The 62 machine spins around, and I think the rest of the cars end up in them. But old Lance won't be happy with Steve Williams over that little incident. So as they come around, lights go green. It's still Darren out in front. He's been holding out. But the 95 machine there of Graham, he's just been pressuring him, so waiting for him to make a mistake. So will Darren make it? Oh, we've got the 26 machine out again. Looks like he stopped dead in the track. So it looks like we're going for another restart now. So they'll just cruise around single file while they sort it all out again. So Darren will get another guy. Comes around, he puts the throttle on. Lights go green, he drops in. Look at Graham Strong. Just puts the throttle down, trying to get in and around the outside. It's not happening. Putting Darren under the pump there. Lightning Lance comes in underneath. So he's going to force Graham Strong out wide. Doesn't happen. So Darren trying to hold the pole position as they come around turn 1 and 2. Forcing the other cars. Oh, a bit of rub going on there between those two. Gives Lance the opportunity to try and get around the outside. Tries really hard, but has to slot back into the line or lose some more spots.
Here comes Graham now. He got a brilliant run off turn 2. Darren's doing everything he needs to in the 72 car. He's driving down low. He's making them work hard for it. But Graham's had enough of that. He says, I'm going high. I'm going to try everything.
He doesn't let him get out. Doesn't let him get the old corner going. Trying to force Darren to make a mistake. Puts the throttle down. Is he going to stay out wide and keep the horsepower on and as he comes around here?
Only 4 laps to go. Time's running out. Lightning McQueen needs to find something.
He's just getting a little bit marbly out there on the outside traffic, so he puts the throttle on and just doesn't quite happen.
He's rushing Melling into the corner though. Melling's got to be careful now. He's only got a couple of laps to go. He's just got to keep doing what he's doing, but Graham's trying to hurry him into the corner so that he drifts up high on the track, but Darren's not having any of it. 1 lap to go.
You know, he's raced well. Keep his front spot there. Definitely under the pump. As they try again for the checkered flag.
Oh! Done him!
Oh! Got loose.
He done him. He got him.
So,
well,
they're going to show us a replay of that finish because that was pretty tight.
Persistence beats resistance. The winning margin, Graham Strong taking the win in the feature race. The 95 cars winning margin 0.063 of a second. Long-time race leader Darren Melling, he'd be absolutely gutted about that. Finishing up in second place, Lightning Lance Jennings in third in the 96A car. Steve Williams in the 21A finished up in fourth. Shane McIntyre in the 99A for fifth. And the 62A car will finish up in the 6th position. Wow, how about that? 2-lane racing this late in the night in the DVS Home Ventilation Super Saloons. What a drive there from Graham Strong. He just stayed out there. And he worked with nothing. Look at the track, it's black. There's no grip there. He just kept working it, working it, working it.
Yeah. He's definitely got the marbles on.
Right, we got some points that we need to run through for you. Those of you that are home watching on the live stream as well, if you've got your pens out. Now, I'll go back to that yellow group. 2NZ Tyler Walker topped the group on 85. 278P Kyle Taylor finished second on 80. 14B Gemma Palmer third on 78. 16H James Marshall on 76. 19B Caleb Ireland on 73. And we do have a runoff for the 6th and final automatic qualifying spot between the 95A Gary Lonergan and the 188R Tony Gallagher, who both finished on 70 points. That is yellow group. In blue group, topping the score chart on 85 points, the 16B of Brett Loveridge.